Coaches, this is Mike Kuchar, www.xandolabs.com. I just want to thank Coach Brian Scott, the offensive coordinator at Old Dominion University, for being gracious enough to put together his clinic report on extending the play. Okay, we all know the type of success ODU had last year. Okay, led the country in passing efficiency and passing yards, had a tremendous player at quarterback, and we just felt that this is a pretty good topic to explore. A lot of coaches, we feel, maybe underrate the activity of extending the play, doing scramble drills, and doing things like that. So Coach Scott was gracious enough to send us some clips on some of his scramble drills from last year and some of the things that made teams successful, both good and bad. Okay, you'll see in some of these clips. So we're going to take you through them now. There's some coaching points that Coach put together for us as we roll the tape here. Okay, in this first example here, this is against the University of New Hampshire. Now, one of the things that we noticed watching tape at Old Dominion, and this may not be directly relevant to this topic, okay, but a lot of same formations. Okay, you have a 3-by-1 formation to the field here. I mean, that's really a lot of the same formations, a lot of the same concepts. It's just the quarterback being an athlete, making plays in space and making plays, when he needs to make plays. And we just thought that Coach did a tremendous job of coaching that stuff up and getting them to do that. What's going to happen here, you got a quick speed out, okay, up top. You got an out combination, okay, to the top of the field, another out combination, okay, over here. You got number one on the vertical. He's just running that vertical, okay. The safety does get lost here. Safety drifts a little too tight off the hash, but again, the quarterback just seeing that, having the eyes, Coach talked about in the clinic report, always making sure the eyes are downfield when you're seeing pressure, picking the eyes up, and you see the quarterback does a great job throwing off his back foot, okay, completing the ball. And you see here with this receiver who's running the out, decides to turn up, okay, and get in a position where he could be an active participant where the ball is thrown. And and Coach does this. He actually details the specific scramble drill rules in a full-length clinic report at www.xandolabs.com. Okay, by clicking on the green Insiders tab, coaches get all this information, including full-length research reports, drill reports, and all our research. See the back end of it here now. Again, just keeping your feet live, evading the rush, and making plays. Another 3-by-1 formation, I guess 4-by-1 with that back up top. Okay, you're going to see a pressure situation here by the defense. And when you do this, you're going to have to make sure that there's a player responsible for the quarterback. Okay, so what happens here, you have an all-out blitz, you have pressure. Okay, some teams will make sure that there's somebody spying the quarterback. Right now, this player is responsible for the back. So once the back check releases on his protection, he gets into his route. There's nobody handling the quarterback. Your free players, your deep safety. Okay, in some type of man-free configuration. Okay, it's tough to be able to contain an athletic quarterback like that. All he has to do is make somebody miss, and he's got tons of yards here, as you'll see. That's just quarterback doing a good job spinning away from pressure, keeping his eyes up down the field, tucking and going. Now, in this clip, I believe you're going to have some type of bubble read option. Yeah, that's what you're going to have. And this is, of course, this is a tremendous play, but this is just a good job of receivers keeping their eyes open downfield and making things happen. And, you have to coach this up. Coach does not assume, Coach Scott, the offensive coordinator, does not assume that this is going to happen. He actually, he teaches them. So here's a zone read. Okay, here's the C-gap player. Okay, he's getting a crash read right here. Quarterback's going to pull the ball. Okay, now he's ISOing that flat defender. So as he works downhill to that flat defender, okay, we got a crack on number two by number one. Okay, he's just going to be innovative right now. He knows that he's got a crack. He's going to drift and drift and drift. Once he sees pressure on the quarterback, he's just going to make something happen. Okay, and get upfield here. Things like that in the pass game help you. You got to train your quarterbacks to do that. They have to understand how important that is to make sure that they handle those responsibilities. To make plays for the quarterback. Coach Scott calls it extending the play. Again, he details all that in the full-length clinic report at www.xandolabs.com. This is Old Dominion practice. And again, insider members can get all this game film. It's on our site at www.xandolabs.com. Okay, just click on the green tab for insiders. You'll have all this game film from Old Dominion. Very successful program. We all know that. Here's a vertical concept with the back flaring out to the flat. Quarterback's going to do things to make it happen. Okay, try to keep it on his feet. There's no pressure there. Here comes the receiver coming in his face. Okay, here comes the receiver going out of his face. You have to have rules, what Coach Scott explains in his clinic report. Okay, and he's able to make throws and make things happen and get the ball to his athletes. All right, coaches, we appreciate you logging in at www.xandolabs.com. Please feel free to contact us with any research reports or any research you may be inquiring about. Again, all this information, including our research reports, our drill tapes, okay, and all our full-length clinic reports are on the site at www.xandolabs.com. Coaches, thanks for logging in.